Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I don't know what we're in for today. You saw the title. I don't know if you've heard of Jenny Tolman. I haven't. I know some Cowboys. Let me guess, it's a country song, of course. And this is requested by Robert Waldorf via email. So I don't know if you're on her production team, Robert, or related to her, or, stranger things have happened in this world. But nonetheless, shout out to you. Thank you for this. And we're going to find out what we're getting into. I hadn't heard of Jenny, but I did one thing. I went to I looked at her Facebook page to see right before I'm doing this, just to get a real quick take. And she's got like 128,000 followers. So somebody knows her. There's a lot of people who do. And so we're all going to find out. Hopefully the video isn't blocked because it's an official music video. So let's see what we've got. Here we go. She's a pretty girl.
Honey, I've been down to Dallas a time or two. Now don't get me wrong, you know how much I love you.
Uh-oh.
But lately, baby, if you're too busy to give my heart a thrill, I know some cowboys down in Texas that will.
I bet you do.
At a dance hall in New Braunfels last week. Well, I was dosey-doed on a sawdust floor by a tall drink of chivalry. And if my man can't understand how to get up in my grill, I know some cowboys down in Texas that will.
All right, first off, the images that they're using in here are classic. I'm going to guess that it was created in Canva because I work in Canva and you could do certain things. I mean, it could have been Photoshopped. It doesn't even matter, but it's hilarious. But I'm thinking unless a chick is absolutely nuts, I never understood guys not being totally into the woman that they're with. I just didn't get it, In any case, especially a beautiful girl like her she's got stunning hair, the whole 9 yards.
I know some cowboys down in Texas, they know how to treat a lady right. With a tip of the hat, thank you ma'am, but they could rodeo all night. And if there's anyone who can give you a run for your run of the mill, I know some cowboys down in Texas that will. Now I'm a Tennessee girl, and this'll always be my home. But if you don't two-step up your game, I may just end up in San Antone. And if those boots I brought you back from Lucan Park are too big for you to fill, I know some cowboys down in Texas that will.
I don't want to forget. That was a good line that they threw in there. You better two-step up your game. And then they just mentioned Lukenbach, where you would do some two-step in front of the stage.
I know some cowboys down in Texas, they know how to treat a lady right. With a tip of the hat, thank you ma'am, but they could rodeo all night. And if there's anyone who can give you a run for your run of the mill, I know some cowboys down in Texas that will. Oh, that's right. I know some cowboys down in Texas, they know how to treat a lady right. With a tip of the hat, thank you ma'am, but they could rodeo all night. And if there's anyone who can give you a run for your run of the mill, I know some cowboys down in Texas.
I'm missing half this. This is so ridiculous. It's perfect. I mean, it's a risk to do something like this and to try to get away with it because it's cheesy, right? It is perfect. Holy cow, is this just She's selling it perfectly, so to speak. Just unbelievable.
Texas, from Tolman, Amarillo to Odessa. Got me some cowboys down in Texas that will.
I guess. She is a performer. She is, but she stays in her lane, so to speak, like within her ability. I'm practically crying over here because there's such a brilliance to artistry, and that was a video creation. I mean, obviously, when you're on a low budget, you've got to do what you can do to make certain things happen. Even when you're on a big budget, they don't all work. But man, they pulled this off. I don't know who helped her with this. Maybe she, the editing took a long time to edit this thing and decide. What you see on screen is 1/10 of what you don't see. Is 1/10 of all the stuff that didn't make it, because there's so many options. How many cowboy boots do you want to have facing one another? All the hats going across the top there. Her with the cactus and the at the end. That was cute. But I mean, how many retakes do you do to get that little thing right? It was just good. But the song itself was good. I mean, of course, I was mesmerized by the uniqueness of the videography. I mean, it was, but the song was good. The concept was good. If you're not going to take care of me, I know some cowboys who will. I mean, talk about a shot across the bow. It's like, dude, step. And in the end, he evidently didn't step up his game because she flicked him off like a mosquito. Remember when you used to play football? You'd make a triangle out of a piece of paper in school, and then you play football, with the field goals. That's what she did to him. She field goaled him off. Holy crap. That was a breath of fresh air. Let me see here. Robert Waldorf, good suggestion. Now I really want to know how you, with 148,000 people who follow her on Facebook. I don't know what Insta is, or Twitter. She's big there too. But I'm going to rate that experience. I love seeing young artists pull it off. Something like this just took nerve. It took nerve, and it worked. And the song worked, and her attitude worked. The whole, my goodness. The theme of the song worked. She's beautiful. That always works. I'm going to come in. The number that popped into my head was a 9.3. So I have to go with it. You see this goofy grin? So pleasantly surprised. I don't know what else she's got, but I'm going to have to find out some other stuff. So I'm going to tag her in this too. She's a busy girl, obviously, with 148,000 people on Facebook following you. You've got something going on, so good for her. A Tennessee girl who makes Texas her home. So Jenny Tolman, that was a lot of fun. I know some cowboys. I bet you do. All right, and I bet a lot more would like to know you. So anyway, there you go. But behave yourself. All right, have a great day, guys. Love ya. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.